and welcome back to another episode of Traffic Safety First. I'm Officer Ashwell with the Central Point Police Department. This episode is for you if you've ever wondered what to do if you're involved in a non-injury motor vehicle crash. Today we are going to go over the key steps of how to handle this situation in a way that keeps it as low stress as possible. Let's get to it. Every accident is a little bit different, so you will need to use your best discretion when it comes to following the steps outlined for you in this video. But the following is what one should keep in mind if involved in the typical non-injury traffic accident. The first steps you will want to take if you find yourself in the unfortunate circumstance of a traffic accident is to stop your vehicle immediately, put your hazard lights on, and then check for the health and safety of yourself, those in your car, those in the other car, and any potential pedestrians that may have been involved. If there appears to be no one injured, but you can see damage to one or both of the vehicles, pull both vehicles safely off the roadway out of the flow of traffic. If there are no injuries and no damage to either vehicle, you may not need to call the police or exchange information with the other driver.
Otherwise, once both vehicles are pulled safely out of the roadway, call the police using the non-emergency phone number or by dialing 911. In Jackson County, our primary non-emergency phone number is 541-776-7206. While waiting for the police to arrive, it's a good time to start gathering the documents you will need to be able to exchange insurance information with the other driver. The primary document you will want to find is your insurance card, as it contains information about your policy and the company that holds your policy. The other information needed in this exchange is basic personal information, such as your name and phone number. When the officer arrives, he or she will document the occurrence for future requests from insurance agencies and the DMV. They will also be able to provide you with the required exchange of information, which is outlined under Oregon Revised Statutes 811.700 for failure to perform duties of a driver when property is damaged. If you wanted to get a head start on the exchange of information requirements while waiting for the police, we will talk about what those are next. Here's an example of one of the exchange of information forms we have at our agency. Number 1. The names, addresses, and phone numbers of the drivers and any occupants in the vehicles. 2. The license plates or VINs of the vehicles, and 3, the insurance carriers and policy numbers for the vehicles involved. If an officer is called to the scene, he or she will direct you what else may need to be done in accordance with the DMV. Specifically, if a vehicle is towed or there's over $2,500 in damage to any involved vehicle or property, you will need to fill out a form yourself and send it to the DMV, or your license may be subjected to suspension. These forms can be found at many local police stations or the DMV itself.
And finally, when there's damage of a vehicle, it's always a good idea to take photos of both involved vehicles while still at the scene. Your insurance company may request these for their documentation, and it's helpful to keep them just for your own records. That concludes our episode on what to do in a non-injury traffic accident. We hope you find this information helpful if you are ever involved in a traffic accident, and it provides a little relief in a stressful situation, so you don't wind up with a situation like this. We'll see you next month for our next episode of Traffic Safety First.